The incidence of domestic violence in Australia sadly continues to rise, and services dedicated to helping victims are already stretched. A new appeal is looking to raise $1 million by the end of August to fund 10 grassroots organisations that offer help to victims when they need it most. One of those organisations is called Hope and Heal, and its CEO Nadine Taylor joins me now. Nadine, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
You're an advocate, you're a nurse, but you're also a survivor of domestic violence. Can you share a little of your story?
I was in an abusive relationship for many years. In 2010, I was attacked and I almost lost my life. And I thought once I left the relationship that I would be free, but what I didn't realise was I was suffering from chronic PTSD. And so I was really anxious, I was having, flashbacks, panic attacks, and, finally I was diagnosed with chronic PTSD in 2013. And that's when I could really start to understand why I was reacting in certain ways and what I was carrying.
So even though you were safely out of the dangerous relationship, you had a whole different set of problems to deal with. You were a full-time working single mum, and the PTSD was making this worse. Does this affect a lot of survivors?
Yes, it does. I think a lot of survivors don't actually realise they're suffering from chronic PTSD. They're not sleeping, they're getting triggered all the time. So I think, it's a big thing that, once you learn that you've got PTSD, you can understand it, you understand why your body reacts and your mind reacts in a certain way. And I think what we do with our charities, we teach women tools that are based in neuroscience so that they can, learn about themselves, why they're reacting in certain ways and, help them on their healing and recovery journey.
So what does help in this instance?
Yeah, lots of different things. I think a big thing is the support, meeting other women that have had similar experiences and, letting go of those feelings of shame and isolation. We do a lot of work with mindfulness, meditation, breath work, simple practices that can be used every day and, used in lots of different situations.
So Hope and Heal is the organisation that was born out of your experience. How does it help?
Yeah, so we run weekend retreats and we also run one-day urban retreats and workshops and meditation workshops for women. We luckily received a grant in 2018 from the Sydney Women's Fund, which, set us up and set us on our way. And we've had the ongoing support from the Sydney Women's Fund that has just been amazing, and we've grown and the demand for our service has grown as well.
Which is why this month's appeal is so important.
Yes.
And Hope and Heal will again receive some of the funds raised this month. How will that money go directly to helping survivors?
Yeah, with us, I think there's 10 other charity partners that are all doing amazing work. So we're very grateful for the Sydney Community Foundation and the Sydney Women's Fund. For us, it will be in running more retreats and more workshops for women and just giving that ongoing support. We know connection heals trauma. It's that ongoing connection for the women and, the practices that we do and we teach are based in neuroscience. So it does work. It helps to, heal women.
Yeah, it's a much longer journey than many people realise.
Yes, it definitely
So if people want to help, want to donate, how can they do that?
Yeah, so if you make a donation to the sydneywomen'sfund.org.au, they're also doubling donations and this money goes straight to the people that need it. So it's just, such an amazing appeal.
And they want to raise that $1 million by the 31st of August.
Yes, they do.
Nadine, thank you so much for sharing your story today and congratulations on that good work you're doing.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
If you need help, you can call the Domestic Violence Hotline on 1-800-RESPECT.